All right, good morning, guys. I have a special request. Gentleman with a 2018 Toyota Highlander, he said, "Can you do a video comparing a few of the more popular filters and show me what the difference is between the two?" I said, "Sure." And he said, "Do you think maybe you could do like Fram Titanium, Mobil 1 Extended Performance, Purolator Boss, Fram Driven, Fram Driven, what was the other ones? The Toyota OE. Let's do a couple of them. Let's just get into it now and let's look at them and compare the different. I'll show you what the different images look like, and we'll talk. So if you look here, this is your standard Mobil 1 extended performance filter, and if you look in the center of it, that's the only thing holding it together. It's got that little glue end cap ring, and there's nothing really that special about it. It's just only held together by that end cap. I do not like that design. I think it's a terrible design, and I've seen some of these crack. People try to run these long term. I don't really care for these. There's no real support to this filter, so it's one of the reasons why I really don't care for this filter. This filter here is the Toyota OE filter, even though it's a fuzzy picture. If you look at the end of the filter, it's got like a material slash like a cardboard type end cap that's glued all the way across it, all the way over to the center. So it seems like it's a much more robust filter overall, and stopping that filter from collapsing in or falling apart and just, no, I wouldn't say imploding, but just sucking in. There's more support with the Toyota filter overall. And if Toyota didn't see the need to make something like this, I know they wouldn't do it, but they did. So it's probably more of a cost thing than anything. And filters like this, I think, are typically made by Champ Labs. They're not Fram filters, even though Fram does make a cardboard type filter like this that people have noted in the past have come apart. This filter is actually not very much better. It's just made with a little bit better end cap, and that's it. But it's the same style as the Fram ones that people talk trash about. I wouldn't say it's a terrible filter, especially if you're changing your oil by every 5,000 miles, but yeah. This is a Purolator Boss filter, and if you look, not only is the end caps completely encapsulated, it actually has a center ring that's pressed down inside it as well. This is a very strong filter, and I would run this filter over any of the filters that we've seen so far. But this is going to be a premium filter. It's a full synthetic filter. It's typically somewhere around $12 to $14 for this filter, though. So that's about the same price as the Mobil one anyway. Sometimes the Mobil one's more, sometimes it's less, but these are all pretty reasonable price. These Purolator Boss filters I've typically seen for right around 10 bucks. Here is a Fram titanium cartridge style filter. What's special about this filter is it actually has a molded encapsulated end. It's not just kind of glued together. It's very strong. It's very robust. It's got a center core to it. This is a very, very, very nice filter. It's a full synthetic exterior outside and a cellulose inside that they use as a hybrid. They filter together, and it's a very strong filter overall. Some of these you can still find on the market that have the metal screen inside. That is the actual support for it. The Fram titanium still has the metal insert to it. And yeah, it's a very, very good filtering filter. And this is the more economical line. It's called the Fram Drive. It does have a end cap that completely protects both ends and seals it together, unlike the OE one where it's kind of soft and not very, I would say it's not very strong, but it is strong. This is definitely better than the Mobil 1 style. This is one of the reasons why I really like this type of filter, because it's typically a little cheaper than Mobil 1, but they're actually made and look like they have a much better design and much more robust. So that's your different types of filters and different ways to look at them. Be blessed.